Well, there was clearly very great concern from the sector, which the Prime Minister and the Chancellor understood throughout. It's an important sector to us, and in particular they rely on their access to cash to do what they're exceptionally good at, which is growing and helping the economy. So it was a clear priority for us to be able to give them the certainty this morning, if we could, that they could continue to operate their business. And the arrangement that we facilitated between the Silicon Valley Bank UK and HSBC allows that. Customers can be certain they've got access to their banking facilities again. It's good for HSBC, which is a successful British bank, and as a result it's good for the economy. And the UK taxpayers' interests have been protected. So it's a good deal. It's come together quickly. I think you've seen both the Bank of England and the Treasury work decisively over the weekend, and we're happy with where things are.
There were several names floating around just before markets opened. We had, for instance, Oak North Bank, the Bank of London. What made HSBC more attractive to you? Is it the size of the bank that you were attracted by?
Well, I shouldn't talk about the commercialities of particular interested parties. The important thing is that we resolved the situation clearly, that we protected customers' money and their ability to continue to access the bank. For HSBC, this is an opportunity to grow in a really important growth sector that has the full support of government, and we welcome their interests in this transaction. And it's protected the interests of the taxpayer because this has been funded by HSBC.
Looking at some of the market reaction once the deal was announced, we saw several shares of European banks dropping earlier today. Do you think that those contagion fears that many had are still out there?
Well, I think the Bank of England governor has been very clear about the fact that this wasn't a systemic issue. We've now resolved this bank. We've resolved that decisively, and it's now well capitalised with HSBC standing behind that, and customers can continue to have access to their deposits and their banking facilities while still protecting the taxpayers' interest.
So what's your message to investors? Can you guarantee to them that this is a one-off case?